The Trump administration says it will have its plan for replacing Obamacare in a couple of weeks. But many mayors around the country are fighting to keep it. KCTV5's Ashley Arnold reports the mayor of KCK is among those who say the program is still needed.
Across the country, mayors are starting an initiative helping people get in contact with elected officials to tell them that they care about the Affordable Care Act and want to keep its provisions intact. Today at 4:30, Mayor Mark Holland from KCK started his initiative.
Well, I think it's important that we raise up the advocacy. It's important for our elected officials to be thinking in 40-year terms, not in 4-year terms.
That's why Holland is working to roll out an initiative helping people get in contact with elected officials over the next month. Holland says through the Affordable Care Act, they were able to enroll more than 9,000 individuals for health insurance. One of those people is Broderick Crawford, a 55-year-old man who works in the nonprofit sector. While he had health insurance before, once he changed jobs, he lost his coverage.
There was no way that I could afford paying an individual policy as it was at that time.
Crawford says because of the Affordable Care Act, he was able to get back to having health insurance he could use and pay for.
The fact remains, though, it has allowed me, it is affordable for me, even though the premiums have increased, it still has allowed me the opportunity to still have health insurance in a way in which I can afford.
Holland says if the law is repealed, it needs to be replaced with something better since there are so many benefits that are important.
Frankly, common sense things that should have been done a long time ago and are finally encapsulated in this. If we're going to replace it, let's replace it with something better. Let's not simply repeal it and throw people back into bankruptcy and back off the rolls.
Now, this initiative is a month-long effort. Holland says he hopes that legislators will be willing to hear from the community and keep the law in place because he believes that it's not only looking out for the greater good, but also looking out for the long term. In the Kansas City metro area, Ashley Arnold, KCTV 5 News.